What's up, everybody in YouTube? It's GRBMC. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little rundown on do how to run Bootcamp, because as you see right here, I got Bootcamp running Windows. It's got y'all can see um and how to partition your hard drive and do everything safely. I can't run through the whole thing because I already did it, and basically I haven't looked up how to make this I show you HD work completely for throughout the whole process. But I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna get started, and I'm gonna tell you safety precautions and things, what to do and what not to do. Basically, get you through so you don't have to look for 10 minutes as I do this whole thing. So let's get into it. So yeah, you open up applications, go to utilities, um, go to Bootcamp Assistant, as you know, and it says to back up everything. You need to do that in case you mess up and you have to restore from the default the disk, the restore disk that comes with whatever operating system you use. Make sure you have that. You can select what you want to do. You can remove a partition or start the installer if you already started. You can create or remove a partition. I'm going to go back. I'm actually going to click on this. See right here, you can restore. Click restore to remove the Windows partition. So if you go to restore, it'll just take the whole thing off, and it'll restore it back to everything. You don't have to delete Bootcamp from off here. Just do it from this. This is the safest way, guys. But if you don't have it, it'll walk you through the step-by-step process. All you gotta do is follow the instructions. Let me get out of here. Alright, after you partition it, you're going to be prompted to put the disk in. When you have that disk, make sure you have the serial for it. You need the serial. I don't know how you got it, from a friend, whatever you use to get it. Just make sure you have the serial that comes with it and stick it in there. It'll read the disk, and then you can hit continue. You have to make sure that the disk pops up down here. It has to pop up and it has to read and recognize that disk, or it won't work. And then it'll go through the whole process for you. The screen will turn blue. It'll start telling you you're starting the installation. And then it'll come to a blue screen. It'll ask you which partition you want to use. Make sure you use the Bootcamp partition. Don't pick any other partition. Make sure you pick the Bootcamp one that you've just created. You'll be able to read it as big white letters, says Bootcamp. You can't miss it. After that, it's going to ask you how you want to format it. If you have small drives, like if you're not going to be doing anything except for maybe like storing some Windows files or something on it, I don't know, use the FAT, but use the NTFS if you're gonna like play games. If you have like 32 gigabytes or more memory you're dedicating to this hard drive, it's recommended to do more than 20, because I don't know if it'll run properly with less than 20. I did XP. XP is better. Only takes like 4 gigabytes of memory or something like that to something. But Windows 7, that takes up 20 gigs. So you need to think about that if you're going to put this up here, and just do it that way. So pick the FTFS. Don't do quick mode. Quick mode is not recommended. Don't do it. And once you pick the FTS file, it's going to start formatting it and everything like that. It's going to say FAT32 somewhere on the next screen. Ignore that. That's because the hard drive FAT32 is universal. So even if it's NTFS, is going to be FAT32 anyway. It'll say FAT32. You clicked on the right one. Okay. So once it gets through that and everything, you'll get to the screen to set up Windows. Just set it up as you normally do. And after you get through all the setup with Windows, you'll notice you have no drivers. Alright, sound won't work. Your keyboard should work still. Trackpad, I think that should still work, but it doesn't have all the features like scrolling and stuff like that. So what you need to do is you need to get your disk that came with it, with your Mac, the Mac operating system disk, and you need to install the drivers by putting that disk in while you're in Windows. And then it should install the drivers and everything will start working properly. Um, Something you'll notice when you do this is that the red light on the side, if you have a MacBook Pro or something like that, the red light on the side where the audio jack, audio line out is, it'll like light up. That's because um, the optic drive for in Windows is always on, and that's just your optic drive indicator. So that's always on even if it's not being used. So that's something stupid Windows does, I don't know. But don't be worried about that. You I don't think you can turn the light completely off, the backlit keyboard, so that's just going to stay on low. But it's LEDs, they don't run out of they're not going to go out or anything like that, so just don't worry about it. But afterward, you should have Windows running pretty smoothly on your Mac, and it should pop up. You can download everything. You don't need virus protection because it still runs on the Mac hard drive. It's just partitioned and made for Windows, but it still has the Mac core in it. So the way it's formatted, it still can't get viruses. So you don't need any virus protection. If you want to, you can still get some, or you can like put whatever you got on it. But yeah, that's a quick little overview on how to put Windows on a Mac. If you got any questions or comments, just put it in the comment section and ask me. I'll try to do whatever I can to answer your questions. But I'll talk to y'all later when I get something else up. So peace.